Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Neelam and today's video is about this look that I'm wearing today. It's a very colorful look. I created this look on my Instagram like a year ago, I think, or longer. A few of you actually DM'd me saying that Neelam, why don't you create this look? We wanna see you create this look because I've not filmed a tutorial that time. I was kind of having fun with my eyeshadow palettes, and Urban Decay electric palette was something that I hardly used because of the vibrant colors. So I thought, let me use that palette and see what I can create, and I created this look. I love peacock colors. I love the green. I love the blue. I'm wearing a peacock feather earring as well to go with it. So if you want to get your creative juices flowing, why don't you practice with me and bring out your vibrant colors, because you are not going to use these colors on like an everyday basis. So like, let's have fun. Let's play with colors. Let's do something creative. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it.
So I'm going to start with prepping my eyes with the P. Louise base in the shade Rumour 2, using my beauty blender to blend it out. Next I'm going to set my base with the matte setting powder by Cover FX in the shade Light, and using the Real Technique powder brush to set that. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Electric palette, starting with the shade Chaos, which is a deep blue. I am pressing and blending it on my crease using a fluffy blending brush, which is a medium sized round packed brush. This brush is from Pack Cosmetics. I'm making sure I'm going towards the inner corner of my eye, but going very soft handedly, not going very heavy handedly in terms of blending. I'm using the lightest amount of pressure to blend this color. Next, I'm going in with the shade Gonzo, which is a slightly brighter blue. I'm using a flat blending brush for this and pressing the color in from the outer corner and slowly bringing it towards the center of the eye and using the pressing motions instead of blending. Now going back with the big blending brush and smoothing out the edges and making sure the two colors blend evenly. Next, I'm using a damp brush to pick up the shade Fringe, which is a metallic green shade which has a very good payoff if the brush is damp. I start by placing it on the center of the lid and gradually bringing it towards both the sides of the eyes. I am blending the edges and making sure the transition between the blue and green is smooth. Next, I'm going in with the neon green shade, which is the shade Thrash, and placing it on the inner corner using a blending brush to smoothen out the edges. Now I'm going in with the purple shade, which is called Urban in the palette, and starting from the inner corner towards the brow bone using a fluffy blending brush to blend it out. Now I'm going to do the same on my other eye and come back. Grabbing the Johnson's Moisturizing Wipes and wrapping it around my finger to clean out the edges and making my wing even sharper. Like you can see, I'm trying to make the ends of the wings really pointed. I am now starting with the face using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Skin Booster. This is a very nice plumping serum which kind of is a very good primer for your foundation, and evenly spreading it across my skin, massaging it in so that the product seeps through. Using the NYX Born to Glow foundation in the shade True Beige. This is a very nice foundation. It's got decent coverage and it's got a satin matte finish. It doesn't look too cakey on your skin. I'm gonna use my beauty blender to evenly blend it across my face. As you see, I'm using stippling motions, not gliding my sponge across my face. I'm sorry that my DSLR settings are so out of place and my products are not in focus. I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer in the shade Honey 30 and covering my dark circles, pigmentation around my lips. Using my beauty blender to blend it across my face. For cream highlight, I'm going in with the NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer in the shade Natural. I'm placing it on the high points of my face and blending it with the same beauty blender. The consistency of this concealer is very light, so it's very nice for highlight as well. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the same Cover FX matte setting powder in the shade Light. Focusing a little extra around my mouth and around my nose because that's where it tends to crease. For contouring and bronzing, I'm using the Sephora Sun Disc Face Bronzing Powder. I'm using a fluffy blush brush by Real Techniques to diffuse the color very softly. As the eyes are bold, I don't want my contour to be very sharp. I'm using a small powder brush to contour my nose. For blush, I'm going in with the Rimmel Maxi blush in the shade Wildcard using the same Real Technique blush brush. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish my lower lash line, going in with the shade Chaos, which was the deep blue on the crease, and just going towards the center of my eye. I'm adding the neon green shade from the inner corner to the center of the lower lash line and then blending it out, using the same purple shade which is Urban to join the wing and the lower lash line and kind of creating a smoky wing, and adding that pop of purple to the wing as well. Cleaning out any fallout if there is, and then using a clean blending brush to smoke out the lower lash line. Going in with the Inglott Kohl Pencil in the shade 01 on my waterline, and then using a pointed pencil brush to smoke it out. For the wing liner, I am going in with the Inglott Gel Liner number 77. This is one of the best gel liners in the market and I absolutely love it. If you haven't seen my wing liner tutorial, I'm going to link it on the screen or put it in the description. For this liner, I'm creating a pointed inner corner just to add the dramatic effect for the whole look. For the lashes, I'm going in with the Tarte Light Scabra Lashes Mascara. To add a little more glamour to the look, I am using the Character Cosmetics glitter in the inner corner and under the wing. The shade is LE016. This is a liquid glitter formula and it's really popping. For liquid highlighter, I am using the Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter in the shade Unicorn XLR. My fingers to blend it, and this has got a nice holographic shine to it. To set the liquid highlighter, I'm using the MAC highlighter in the shade Beaming Blush and going on the high points of my face and the bridge of my nose as well. For lipstick, I wanted to basically go for a nude lip, completely nude lip with a slight blushed tone. I'm going in with the Tarte lip paint in the shade Salty and topping up with a MAC gloss in the shade Deelight. I'm adding this popping highlight of the shade Revolt from the same Urban Decay palette on my brow bone, using the Pinkygoat lashes in Noura and setting my face with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Mist setting spray. And this look is complete now.
So that's the look, guys. I hope you guys like the video and this format of tutorial where I'm talking over a voiceover and not while I'm doing the makeup. I thought this was more informative in terms of techniques and more crisp in terms of transitions as well. Guys, also please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and click on the bell icon if you want notifications on my future uploads. Please do leave your comments on what you think about it. Do let me know your favorite colorful look or how you play with your colors. If you manage to recreate this look, send me a DM with your picture so I could see how creative you guys are as well. I'm sure you could create this with any of the colorful palettes that you have. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon.